Yo, what's up everybody? I'm Sunny Anaya. Welcome to my channel where we talk real life with real people just like you. Now today I gotta start off by thanking all the new subscribers. It's been so cool to see all of you guys that are subscribing, that are making this channel happen, and that are slowly helping me get to where we are just a full-blown community of just good people that are just talking and hanging out and sharing stories. I can't wait to get to a point where I can go live with you guys and bring people on and just chat it up. But until then, you got to hear me and my ridiculous stories about the military. But thank you, I appreciate it. But yeah, it is so cool to just see some of you guys that are dropping comments or messaging me, telling me where you guys are from. Shout out to Bob all the way from New Zealand. He is a new subscriber, and man, it's so cool to have somebody all the way from New Zealand tapping in. Do me a favor, if you want, drop in the comments where you're from. That'd be awesome. It'll be kind of a cool thing to see where everybody's from. And we'll do it again as the channel grows. Now today, what are we talking about? We are going to be talking about some embarrassing stories from boot camp. Basically, we're going to talk about some recruits pissing in their pants. We're going to talk about a recruit who didn't want to go to the showers for like an entire week. People finally got fed up with it because he smelled so bad. The drill instructors gave him a problem about it. Now I'm going to share why exactly he didn't want to go in the showers. Also, we're going to hear about a drill instructor who got embarrassed by a recruit. That never happens. Our drill instructors in the Marine Corps are some of the baddest dudes on the planet. But there was one time in boot camp where one of the recruits kind of flipped the script on the drill instructor, and you are going to hear about it. All right, the next couple stories are going to be about some recruits that just couldn't hold it anymore, and they wind up going to the bathroom on themselves. But that's not the most embarrassing thing in the world. I get it. It is embarrassing. Nobody wants to go to the bathroom on themselves. But where they did it and who they did it in front of is even more embarrassing and makes it so much worse. So in boot camp, we have an area that we call the parade deck. The parade deck is like, if you're a Christian, it's like the holy of holies. Depending on your religious background, it is a place that is sacred. You do not disrespect it. You don't spit on it. You don't walk across it. You don't hang out on it. It's just an area that you use for specific things such as drill when we're marching and we're learning how to drill competitions. It's also where graduation takes place, so families do eventually stand on it. But other than that, the parade deck is not a place that you walk across, so I needed to make that very clear. So one day we're out drilling. Now in boot camp, you drill hours every day. It's something that you do constantly throughout the day. You're drilling everywhere you go, you're marching. Everywhere you're going, you're in step, left, right. You're, learning different drills, you're learning different movements, and it's pretty cool. Honestly, I enjoyed it. It does get to a point where it's like, it's all day long or it's hours and hours and you're frustrated, you're hungry, you're tired. Not only do you get hungry during drill, not only do you get tired during drill, not only do you get frustrated during drill, but you also have to go to the bathroom during drill sometimes. One day we are, sorry, I can't even keep a straight face going into the story because it's taking me back to that day. One day we're doing drill, and our drill instructor that did drill with us was drill instructor Sergeant Alvarez. He was a bad dude. I'm serious. And he was very, very proficient in drill, and he knew what he was doing. He wound up getting us to win drill in our company. So within the company, there are different platoons, and they all at the very end go against each other in drill, and we won, and that had a lot to do with our drill instructor. So he took drill very, very serious. He also took the parade deck very, very serious. He did not let people mess around. He did not let people talk. I remember seeing him actually yelling at people that would try to walk across it and be like, go around the parade deck. Go around the parade deck. Do not walk on the parade deck. Dude, it's a concrete floor, bro. What are you... Hold on, I thought this was a parking lot. So anyways, we're doing drill one day. Look, when we're doing drill, you're not looking around, you are just paying attention. So we've come to a halt, which means you stop. Now we're facing the drill instructor. He's talking to us. And as he's talking to us, I just remember him stopping. And then I just seen this face of just horror. a face of anger. He was back in Afghanistan and he just saw freaking Osama bin Laden in person. I just remember his eye, bro. Seriously, I'm not lying. I could be tripping, but I'm pretty sure his eyes turned red. Red. And it wasn't the glare from the sun. This dude turned into the devil. Remember him looking and saying, "Are you pissing on my parade deck?" And so naturally, a few of us recruits, we turned over and looked, and I looked, and there was a puddle of piss on the sacred parade deck. So the recruit was told to get the hell off the parade deck, and you better believe that he paid a price over the next few days. They just worked him. I'm serious. These drill instructors worked him for going to the bathroom on the parade deck. In defense of the recruit, okay, drill instructors are not allowed to tell a recruit that he cannot use the restroom, okay? Let me make that clear. And this is for my drill instructor buddies who have become drill instructors. They are taught, they are told if a recruit needs to use the restroom, that he is supposed to be allowed to use the restroom. But that doesn't always happen, and drill instructors do not always allow a recruit to use the restroom, okay? So again, in the defense of this recruit, he did ask the drill instructor to use the head, aka the restroom, multiple times. So in boot camp, we have to speak a certain way. You can't just be like, "Hey, drill instructor, do you mind if I go and use the head?" "Hey, yo, drill instructor, I gotta take a piss. Can I go to the head?" Nope, that don't work. So you cannot say I. There is no more I in boot camp. There is no more me in boot camp. So no I, no me, no us, none of that. It is this recruit. Everything is this recruit, those recruits. So if we have to use the restroom and we need to ask to use the restroom, it's going to sound something like this. "Recruiter now requests permission to use the head, sir." So you're going to ask to use the head like that. If you want to speak to the drill instructor, you're going to say something like, "Recruiter now requests permission to speak to drill instructor Sergeant Alvarez, sir." By the way, that's a lot to remember, and that is not easy to say when you're under pressure and being yelled at and you're trying to do 1,000 things at once. Sometimes it comes out like this. "Recruiter now requests permission to speak to Sir Alvarez, Sergeant, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Sergeant, sir." That's how it usually sounds. So on to the next story. I'm going to segue into a quick story about me because when I was younger, I actually had an accident, okay? I'm not going to lie, I had an accident as an adult too, but this is not that story. But when I was in 5th grade or 4th grade, something like that, I had a teacher, and her name, I'm going to throw her name out there because she traumatized me. And her name was Mrs. Soriano. You're out there? How dare you? How dare you do this to a child? I was just a baby. I've always had to go to the bathroom a lot. I don't know why. I don't know if I have a smaller bladder than the rest of y'all. When I was younger, I would ask to use the bathroom quite a bit. I genuinely wasn't just asking to go to the bathroom to like hang out in the bathroom or to get a break. I actually go to the bathroom a lot. And so I had been asking to use the restroom a couple times to, to go number 1. And now I'm in class and I have to go number 2. Your boy got to drop a deucer. You know what I'm saying? I go to my teacher and I ask her, "Can I use the restroom?" And this teacher doesn't believe me. She's like, "No, you just went, Sonny. You just went to the bathroom. You're not going again." I'm holding it. I gotta go to the bathroom. And so I asked the teacher again. I said, "Soriano, please, I need to go to the bathroom. Please, I need to go to the baño. I need to use the restroom, the baño, whatever you want to call it. I got to go to the bathroom. I'm prairie dogging." And she did not let me go. So the inevitable happened, and your boy, a little innocent child, I pooped myself. Okay? I pooped myself, and I told her that I pooped myself. I don't remember exactly what I said. It was many years ago. But I'm pretty sure I didn't tell her that I have to use the restroom. I probably told her that I used the restroom. So I was sent to the office and I sat there with crap all in my pants and had to wait for my mom to come pick me up. I was embarrassed. Hold on, turn this off. I'm just playing. I don't even remember it. So, whatever. But ever since then, my mom has told me that if I ever have to use the restroom and I have to go bad, that I have permission to just get up and go no matter what they say. I kind of abused that throughout junior high. Now, fast forward to 2008. I'm in Marine Corps boot camp, and we just get done with chow. Most recruits worked out on the pull-up bars and practiced their pull-ups and just kind of hung out for a few minutes while the rest of the platoon got done eating. But I had to go to the bathroom. No, I'm serious. Like, I had to really, really go. I had to go to the bathroom. But there was no drill instructor around. There was no drill instructor for me to ask. Not only that, but my squad bay was way far. Not super far, but far enough that it's not somewhere where a recruit could walk by themselves. You're not going to just wander off by yourself. That is a huge no in boot camp. You don't just wander off, ever. You just don't do it. Now, I remember asking a couple recruits, hey man, I really got to go to the bathroom. Can you go with me to the squad bay? And all of them said no. They're like, no, there's no drill instructor to give us permission. And it has been ingrained and drilled in our head that you need permission for everything that you do in boot camp, including going to the head. So what I did was I took off on my own because my mama's voice was in my head saying, Sonny, if you ever have to use the restroom and they tell you no, you get up and go anyways, and I'll deal with it when I get there. That's a horrible impersonation of my mom, but for the story's sake, just bear with me. Take off, I have to go to the bathroom, and I walk into a squad bay that is not mine. To this day, I don't know whose squad bay it was. I don't know who the drill instructors were. I don't know who the recruits were, and guess what? They didn't know who I was, because as I walked in, every recruit looked at me like, who the heck is this guy? I'm like, shut up, get out of my way, I have to go to the bathroom. I got to go. Somebody's gonna get it. And luckily, when I came out and I went back to the area where my platoon was waiting, they were just getting into formation and I made it on time. But that was the time that I had to go to the bathroom so bad that I just left and didn't ask for permission. Okay, I know these bathroom things are starting to get a little crazy, but I got one more. So, about halfway through boot camp, we have what are called swim qualifications, and that's when we do our combat swimming qualifications. For those that don't know how to swim, they learn how to swim, and if you already know how to swim, then you start to do things like combat swimming. Swim qual 4, then you can go 3, and then 2, and then 1, I believe, is something you do outside of boot camp. So we're all taking a knee listening to the swim instructor. And the guy next to me, I can see him kind of shaking his knee. You guys know what I'm talking about when someone's shaking their knee. He's kind of like just shaking his knee, and I kind of keep looking over to him. I'm like, are you all right? He tells me I gotta piss so bad. But here's the thing, it was in the middle of the instructor giving his instruction. And so I think this recruit was just scared to ask. He was just not gonna ask. And the guy was talking for quite a while. So eventually I hear the recruit say something like, oh man, like just something really weird, like a weird kind of like a, oh no. I look over, I saw it in his face first, okay? I could see it in his face that something bad just happened. Something bad just happened, okay? And that made me look down. I looked down and I could immediately see that he is pissing himself. It is running down his leg onto the white tile that we were sitting on or taking a knee on. It was literally just yellow running down his leg and filling up. And so naturally, myself and a few other recruits that noticed it, we got up. We're not going to sit there in his piss. Those recruits kind of start to shuffle over a little bit. We're like, I ain't sitting there no more. And as we're doing that, the instructor's like, what's going on? He's like, what's going on? Stop right there. What? Oh, hell no. Are you pissing on my floor? Don't look me in the eyes when you're pissing. All right, so another embarrassing story that happened at boot camp. Quick disclaimer, if you have any children around or anybody that shouldn't be listening to mature content, it's not too bad. But I just want to throw it out there that what I am about to share is a little bit funny. It's nothing crazy, but it was funny and it was embarrassing, and I gotta share it because this is YouTube. So I'm in boot camp and I get to my platoon, and when you get to your platoon, you kind of get all your gear, you get your rack, and you eventually put all your stuff out and you start to use the showers. Now, the showers in boot camp are not like the showers at your house, okay? Or my house, okay? They're not your average showers. What it is basically is you walk into a room and it's kind of like a horseshoe shape, I guess you could say. It's basically like a horseshoe shape of shower heads. So basically, it's one big square room, and then on three sides of the room, there are shower heads. There's probably about five on this side, probably about five on this side, and then five against the wall. And it's just an open shower. There is no stalls, there's no doors, there's no hangers that you can, have some privacy. There's none of that. In the beginning, it's a little weird. For me, it was. I didn't grow up showering with people. When you get there, it's a little embarrassing, but you do it anyways because you have to. You don't have a choice. You have to shower, especially like in reception the first week. You're basically told, get your clothes off and get in there and you shower. You shower very fast, very quick, and then you're out. Eventually, you're given an hour every evening to shower, to get your stuff ready for the next day, to write letters if you want. It's kind of just an hour of your own time, basically. And like I said, there's no privacy, okay? There is no privacy. So when you walk into the shower, you're walking into a shower full of naked men. Honestly, that's the best way to put it. That's the most appropriate way to put it. Is you're walking in, it's a bunch of naked dudes and they're all showering, okay? From my memory, nobody was being weird. I don't remember running into anybody that was, meat gazing or whatever you want to call it. But nobody was out there being all weird. None of that happened. However, to get to the story, there was a recruit, okay? And I will not put his name out there. I don't know why he decided not to go to the shower at this point. Um, because when you first get there, you have to strip down. There's drill instructors that have to look over your body, and you are not clothed at all. And then you also in reception, there's about a week where you're in reception. You're taking showers kind of on command. You're told, everybody's lined up. You're told, take your shorts off, take your shirt off, take your underwear off. Now walk through the shower. And you literally have about a 30 to 45-second shower. And you're literally walking through under all the shower heads. And that's your shower for a few days, because things are very, very fast in the beginning. If you're at home and let's say, I don't know, you work at a grocery store, you work in an office somewhere, you can get by without showering for a little while without anybody, really giving you a problem about it, okay? But in boot camp, you're getting filthy every single day. We're rolling in the dirt. We are, doing obstacle courses. We are filthy. I mean, you really are. You're getting filthy every single day. And a shower is much needed at the end of every day. I can tell you that. One of my favorite parts of my day was at the end of the day when I was able to shower and feel clean again. I mean, really, because you are just going through a lot of stuff that is going to get you dirty. So again, this recruit refused to shower. Now, he didn't sleep near me. His rack was not near me. But the recruits that did sleep near him were starting to get upset. They were starting to get mad because he smelled. Started threatening to beat him up if he didn't shower. They threatened to throw his stuff around if he didn't shower. They were going to drag him. They wanted to drag him into the shower. And it just started to get bad to the point where at some point, I don't know how, but a drill instructor caught wind of what was going on and confronted this recruit about it. And basically was like, hey, what's going on? You need to get into the shower. You need to take a shower. This recruit refused to do it. So he would not even listen to the drill instructors. He eventually kind of obliged for about 2 days, okay? So, okay, sorry. I'm sorry for laughing, but it's kind of messed up. When he went in there, I actually happened to be coming out of the shower, okay? I didn't see him. I'm glad I didn't see him, but other recruits did see him. When you walk in with a towel, okay? You don't just walk from your bed all the way to the shower butt naked, okay? No, you have a towel around you. You walk to the shower, you hang your towel up, and then you shower, grab your towel, and dry off, and then go back, okay? It's not just a bunch of naked dudes walking around the squad bay. I'm leaving. He's already in there, and I hear some recruits start laughing. Now, this is not just your average laugh. This is not just one of those like, it's like one of those crazy, like, oh my gosh, like, look at that dude. A bunch of dudes started laughing at this guy, okay? Well, come to find out, come to find out, this guy, this poor guy, has an actual medical condition. This guy has an actual medical condition, okay? And again, disclaimer, sorry if you don't want to hear this, skip forward about 30 seconds. He had a medical condition called a micropenis. Apparently what that is I think you guys know what it is. And unfortunately, a day or two later, he refused to go into the showers again. And about a few days after that, he was removed from our platoon, and I never seen or heard from him again. I don't know if he stayed in boot camp. I'm not sure what he went on to do. And just so you guys know, I did not bully him. I did not talk to him. Matter of fact, I actually never had a conversation with that guy in boot camp. He was only there for a few weeks. But yeah, so a few recruits made fun of him, I guess. And yeah, it was a pretty embarrassing moment for him. Hope he became a great Marine, and I hope he went on to do big things. No pun intended. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I look forward to doing these. I enjoy making these videos and kind of reminiscing on things that have happened to me. Thank you guys for allowing me to share this stuff, and I appreciate you guys listening. And I'm excited to see where this channel goes. I know there's going to be big things for this channel in the future, and I'm glad that you guys are a part of it right now. And if you guys are just coming into this channel and it is already in the thousands of subscribers, well, welcome to the channel. Again, my name is Sunny. Thank you for coming to my channel where we talk real life with real people just like you.